What if there was an SUV that doesn't just look practical but actually feels like it was built to handle life's unpredictable roads without complaining? That's exactly what the 2026 Subaru Forester is bringing to the table. And today, on Lux Drive Review, we're taking an in-depth look at this all-new generation that balances reliability, capability, and everyday usability like few others. Stick around because by the end, you might just rethink what a compact SUV should really be. Let's start at the back. The 2026 Forester keeps things simple but purposeful. The rear design features horizontal LED tail lights that stretch across the tailgate, giving it a slightly wider and more planted look. The tailgate itself is functional, with easy access to a surprisingly spacious cargo area that can swallow luggage, sports gear, or groceries without feeling cramped. The rear bumper is protective and subtly rugged, hinting that this SUV isn't just made for city streets. Do you prefer a cargo area that's all about practicality, or one that's flashy but less functional? Moving to the left side, the Forester really shows off its modern yet capable profile. The upright stance and slightly boxy shape pay homage to Subaru's history, while sharper hood lines and C-shaped LED accents add a confident, contemporary edge. Wheel arches are subtly flared, and 17 to 19-inch wheels fill the arches nicely. Ground clearance sits at roughly 220, which is more than enough for gravel paths, curbs, or snowy conditions. Compared to the Honda CR-V or Mazda CX-5, the Forester feels like it's more ready for adventure right out of the showroom. Would you take a Forester over a CR-V for weekend off-road trips? Now, the right side reinforces what Subaru has always done best: balance. Long roof lines, protective cladding, and upright pillars make this SUV feel capable without trying too hard. The symmetry of the design gives the Forester a clean and purposeful look, while the slightly longer wheelbase, about 2,670, pushes the wheels closer to the corners, improving both stability and interior room. If you're after a vehicle that feels planted and confident on all surfaces, this is exactly the kind of detail you notice. Step inside, and the Forester continues to impress with a cabin that's both simple and clever. The dashboard layout emphasizes width, making the cabin feel airy and open. A large 11.6-inch vertical touchscreen sits prominently in the center, intuitive to use without requiring a manual to operate. Physical controls are still present for the essential functions, which makes driving stress-free. Seats are thoughtfully designed, comfortable for long trips and supportive enough to keep you planted in corners. Rear passengers enjoy generous headroom and legroom, making it practical for families or friends. Storage solutions are smart, with hidden compartments and flexible rear seating configurations. Do you think interior simplicity beats flashy tech when it comes to daily driving? Now let's talk about what really drives the Forester: the engine and performance. The 2026 Subaru Forester keeps its classic 2.5-liter naturally aspirated boxer engine under the hood, producing roughly 180 horsepower. The flat boxer layout keeps the engine low, improving the center of gravity and giving better handling on winding roads. Power flows through a smooth CVT automatic transmission paired with Subaru's signature symmetrical all-wheel drive system. This means whether you're on wet pavement, snow, or a light gravel trail, the Forester feels confident and secure. Unlike some rivals that only offer AWD as an option, this comes standard, making it a standout feature against competitors like the RAV4, Honda CR-V, and Mazda CX-5. The ride is composed and balanced, soft enough to absorb bumps without feeling floaty, yet firm enough to inspire confidence in turns. Fuel efficiency is respectable, with expected averages around 7.5 to 8 liters per 100 km, making it practical for both city commutes and longer trips. There's also talk of a hybrid variant in some markets, which could push efficiency even further. How important is fuel economy to you in an SUV that built for adventure? Pricing and market position is where the Forester shows its smart strategy. In Europe, base models are expected to start around €32,000 to €34,000, with higher trims nearing €38,000. It isn't the cheapest in the segment, but what you're paying for is reliability, standard AWD, and a genuinely practical SUV. It slots perfectly against the RAV4, CR-V, and CX-5, but Subaru's edge comes from a combination of safety, tech, and off-road capability in a package that doesn't feel oversold. Would you choose reliability and AWD over extra luxury features if you're looking for a long-term SUV investment? So what's the final verdict on the 2026 Subaru Forester? This SUV proves you don't need flashy gimmicks to stand out. It's practical, dependable, and ready for real life, whether that's commuting in a city, tackling gravel trails, or taking family road trips. Its balanced performance, clever interior, and standard AWD system make it one of the most complete compact SUVs on the market today. In a world dominated by crossovers that prioritize style over substance, the Forester remains a quietly confident choice for those who value capability, reliability, and thoughtful design. If you're someone who wants an SUV that truly does it all without overcomplicating things, the 2026 Subaru Forester deserves a serious look. Would you pick it over a RAV4 or CR-V for your next vehicle? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this in-depth first look, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Lux Drive Review, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a future SUV reveal or comparison. We've got more next-generation vehicles coming your way, and you don't want to miss what's next in the world of adventure-ready SUVs. If you want, I can also expand this script fully to a full 1,500-word version with extra comparisons, driving scenarios, fun anecdotes, and detailed interior tech exploration to match your other in-depth Lux Drive review scripts. It would read like a full, watchable YouTube review. Do you want me to do that?